All right, we're back for more fun and games. Can anybody ever see, they make me put an identification on my Ted Nugent Spirit campfires, and I make up words. But you have to admit, my predilection for making up words keeps it interesting, does it not? If I'm nothing, I'm at least interesting. with my English language gymnastics and adventure. Hello, Jody and Robert. Looks like people are coming out of the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Go ahead, pull up a stump. Let me buy you all a beer. Well, actually, I have a campfire song. I think I have a... I better get the tuner. Don't go away. I was gluing my tuner. Hang on. All right, he's back. I just had a wonderful barbecue with my daughter Sasha, my beautiful wife Shemaine. How about Shemaine? Do you all enjoy our Spirit of the Wild TV show with Shemaine's wonderful effervescent Queen of the Forest segments? But we had a wonderful barbecue and we had a chicken pot pie. Boy, such a barometric cluster crank out there that my guitar is going way sharp. Here's a little something. See, I don't have nothing organized. It's like a spontaneous knee-jerk campfire. So if you need a jerk, I'm here for you. So welcome back to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. And I have a Spirit Campfire song from long ago. Tuning up a Kalamazoo, Michigan Gibson Birdland from 1964. Are you still with me? Sometimes I want to really get it tuned up good, so I take extra caution. How you doing? I suppose I could have tuned this up beforehand, but the Spirit Campfire is all about the instinctual spontaneity of a campfire. And I had how's that sound? I think I know your condition. I've been down that road before. That's like a campfire song, you know what I mean? I know that life has its moments, sometimes up, sometimes down. Identify your opponents, babe, and gather all your good friends around. I like to have a campfire with good friends, bottle of wine. Good friends, show me a good time. Good friends and a bottle of wine. So glad I got what I got. Cool, huh? Anyhow, welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. It's a spontaneous thing. It's primal. It's raw. It's natural. Goodwill, decency, positive spirit, positive energy, God, family, country, truth, logic, common sense, law and order, be the best that you can be, the man in the arena, giving it the best shot, giving the world the best you got, and getting kicked in the teeth. We, the shit kickers of America, and beyond, by the way, welcome to all the people from Australia and New Zealand and Portugal and Spain and Ireland and Finland and Norway and Sweden and Germany. We got Thomas from Germany. Got a lot of people from around the world because they know that the old goofy Motor City Mad Dog guitar player from Detroit, I manifest the spirit of independence, self-sufficiency, suspicion, critical thinking, truth, logic, and common sense. I must be convinced with believability. I must be convinced with evidence. So I know that's why you're here to celebrate this, and I'll give you some evidence of why Democrats have lost their soul. You know, a lot of people go, well, we don't like his politics. Whew. Politics in America is revering that freedom is not free, and that this experiment in self-government is the only one in the history of mankind, and that experiment in self-government by all intellectual and responsible, if not spiritual considerations, is that if you're going to celebrate and benefit from a unique culture based on acknowledging and writing down God-given individual rights, self-evident truths, that politics in America, by all meaningful considerations, demands that we participate. That's what politics is in America, not the politics that have been bastardized with the majority of people in government lying and cheating and violating their oath, stealing us blind, wasting our tax dollars by the gazillions, giving our tax dollars to the enemy or to invaders. Think about it. Or financing the Wuhan laboratory. Our tax dollars go to finance deadly viral experimentations by the enemy of mankind, the genocidal, tyrannical. We have slave camps that we finance their experimentation with virus and viral weapons with our tax dollars. So politics is researching that, discovering that, and then fighting against that. My politics are as pure as life itself. Again, I will repeat the embarrassing disconnect, self-inflicted, suicidal disconnect of so many Americans. I love your music, but not your politics. My politics are the U.S. Constitution. Think that there are people that don't like that. Really? If you don't like the Constitution, move to Cuba where you don't have one. So the Spirit Campfire is about celebrating that there's only one last best place, barely, the United States of America. And the United States of America is based on experimenting in self-individual government, where we the people get to make decisions and policies, at least we're supposed to, where individuals can raise hell based on the most important instinct in the world, and that is to be suspicious, especially in 2021 clusterfuck royal. So the Democrats have a dream. You're damn right I'm political. I'm a father and a husband. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an employee. I'm an employer. I employ people. I have a responsibility to those people to make sure that my product brings in revenue so I can pay those people. Kamala Harris does not know anything that I'm talking about. Neither does Joe Biden. They've never run a business in their life except the business of scamming and cheating and lying and abusing their power. But the Democrats have a dream. Chicago, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Detroit, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Portland, Seattle, Atlanta. And in the Democrat dream, the Democrat Party's dream of gun control, engineered recidivism. Hey, Rhoda, is your mom there? Tell your mom to bring me my phone for me, okay? Run up there and do it. See how fast you can run. Move it. My grandkids are there. They're supposed to move fast. But anyhow, the Democrat Party has a dream, and they've made sure that Chicago was run by Democrats forever. And they've implemented their gun control dreams, where there's no gun shops allowed in Chicago, where you're not allowed to carry a gun in Chicago. Except since 1972, I believe, you have to have a firearms owner's identification card to buy a gun or ammo or BBs, I think, in Chicago. Or Illinois overall. So this weekend, in the Democrat Party's dream, successful dream of Chicago, 45 shot one weekend. One weekend. Chicago, Democrat controlled. Entire downtown Seattle burned to the ground. Entire Portland, Oregon burned to the ground. Entire Minneapolis burned to the ground. Kenosha burned to the ground. Los Angeles, feces and needles epicenter, homeless, crime explosion. New York City, murder exploding, engineered recidivism. Tell your elected employees that you want to stop the engineered recidivism. Engineered recidivism means that the court system and the Democrats and the prosecuting attorneys and the state's attorneys, they intentionally let out dangerous people to commit their crimes again. Recidivism is a clever name for repeat offenders. Thank you, Rowan. My grandkids are so good. They have to come in here and say hi. Careful, don't step on my cords. This is Rowan. Rowan is a good bow hunter. Well, not bow hunter, but he's an archer. You're going to bow hunt someday, aren't you? And are you a good boy for Poppy? And it rained, so we didn't go fishing, did we? Huh? But we shot the bow and arrow, didn't we? He's just such a doofus. Just relax, Pretend that's Grandma Shemaine. No picking your nose on national TV. So I love you. You shot good today, but you have to tune in like your brother. Don't cut it out. Stop being silly. You have to tune in like your brother Finnegan and pay attention to where you're looking, right? All right, I love you. Go pet the dogs. Careful the wires. Oi. Anyhow, yes, I am the world's greatest grandfather because discipline is my specialty. The same discipline my dad gave me and that I give myself and that I give my kids and I give everybody in my life because we have to be focused. So anyhow, Chicago, the Democrat Party's dream city, 45 shot one weekend, 3 dead every weekend. And there's this lying Marxist terrorism organization called Black Lives Matter. Who doesn't know that? The founder of Black Lives Matter admitted on their website that they're a Marxist. And you know how we celebrate God, family, country, the foundational values of the greatest quality of life in the history of the world. A country where you could choose your own religion. We wrote it down, First Amendment. That the king doesn't get to keep and bear arms exclusively. We, the people, the citizens, get to keep and bear arms. We wrote them down. And in Chicago, The Democrats have turned it into a slaughter zone. And the Democrat-controlled courts, or just the mindless devil-controlled courts, engineer recidivism. I've done federal raids with the U.S. Marshals and the Texas Rangers, some good guys with the ATF. There are some. Some good guys with the FBI. There are some. The good guys with the DEA. There are some. The great guys with the Border Patrol, almost all of them are great guys. And the U.S. Marshals, almost all of them are great guys. And the Texas Rangers, almost all of them are great guys. And I conduct these federal raids where we're kicking down doors between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m., going after murderers, people who have stabbed someone. You know, even if you stab someone but you miss the artery and your victim doesn't die, it's the same as murder, you're just shitty at it. A judge, a court, a parole board, a state attorney or an attorney general let these dangerous Satans out of their cage, knowing damn well they're going to repeat their violent crimes. That's engineered recidivism. And I've been the doorman a couple of times with a 10 millimeter. On the one raid, I was carrying a Springfield long slide 1911 10 millimeter. Safety off, finger on the trigger. None of this finger on the side. I'm going after a guy that stabbed people. I'm going after a guy that molested children. I'm going after a guy that shot at the cops. You know, if you shoot at somebody, that should be the same thing as murder. You shouldn't be let out so you can practice so the next time you can hit them. Shooting bullets at people means you need to be in a cage forever. Better than that, if they're shooting bullets at you, take careful aim and give them a couple in the middle. I don't like repeat offenders. I like dead offenders. One of my greatest quotes. So Chicago is the Democrat Party dream. Seattle, Democrat Party dream. New York City, Democrat Party dream. Murder and just violent assaults and rape through the ceiling. How much LSD do you have to gobble? How much mind-altering chemicals do you have to dump into your body to think that reducing access to firearms for the citizens, releasing violent felons, and defunding the police could result in anything except exploding crime rates? You see, some of those people went to specialty colleges, I don't even know them, Yale and whatever they are. I never went to college. I was too busy learning important stuff. I learned the important stuff. Those dirtbags were brainwashed. Harvard. And so they let these monsters out. They reduce the availability of the sheepdogs. The wolves run wild, and then they disarm the sheep. I don't have to get a law degree to know damn well that that is the recipe, the perfect recipe for death and mayhem and rape and murder and assault and child trafficking. And that's what all those Democrat cities are accomplishing. Know it in your heart and tell everybody you know that the Democrats want America to look like the feces and needles, homeless crime explosion of San Francisco. That's their dream. The Democrat Party have a dream. Chicago is their dream. Those are their dream policies. 45 shot, 3 dead in 1 weekend. I hope you're raising hell. I hope you join the most proud segment of America, the radically conservative law and order extremists. We want extreme law and order. We want radically safe streets. We don't want repeat offenders. We want either dead offenders or caged offenders. You and I could both name the crimes that we don't want to ever see those people do again. Rape, murder, assault, stabbings, shootings, carjackings, armed robbery, home invasion. You commit those crimes, hopefully the homeowner shoots you, so you can't repeat it. You're just going to throw dirt on you. That's the real good over evil dream. Right now, the Democrats are perpetrating evil over good. Tell your mayor that. Tell your senator and your congressman that. Tell your governor that. Tell your friends that. Or we're going to continue in this swan dive into a shithole of Chicago, Seattle, Portland, Los Angeles, San Francisco. So if you don't spotlight the cockroaches and focus on the bad and ugly, you can't possibly increase the good, because we're about to transition into the ultimate good now. I've already identified enough cockroaches, at least for now. I could go on for 150 days, never eat or poop or do anything, and just list the atrocities as perpetrated by our government right now. But let's move on. I hope that all registered with you. Spread that word and tell everybody you know to come to the Ted Nugent campfire. The Spirit Campfire is the only place you're going to get all this stuff without any compromise, without any political correctness, without any fear. And if we don't spread that word, we're done. And here's the place to go. Go to hunternation.org. Please go to hunternation.org. It's not just about hunting, but you know who are the definitive conservatives in this country? Where does the word conservative come from? Conservationists. If you want a people that bust their ass to be the best that they can be, work hard before they play hard, earn their own way, live within their means, saving for a rainy day, be the best they can be so they can help their fellow man when in need. That describes hunting families in this country. I know them. I am them. Go to hunternation.org, because if we got a meaningful percentage of licensed hunters and fishermen and trappers in this country, ranchers, farmers, outdoor families, if we got them all to register and vote, and I know about the vote, we're going to fix that, but we would be a force to reckon with, and we would turn around the suicidal spiral that we are in right now. Please go to hunternation.org. That's where we start. Well, the hunters can't do anything. Yes, we can. Yes, we have, and we will. Do you know that there are, I think, still 9 states in the United States of America? Some people don't know this, and they resist. They can hardly believe it. In the freedom of America, free, especially the First Amendment, you can choose your own religion, or what religion, or no religion, or when religion, or how religion. You can choose it. Of course you can. Even before they wrote it down, you could do it if you were a free man. But this is the only place where you can be a free man. There are almost, I think, still 8 or 9 states where the government says you cannot hunt on Sunday. Really try to process that. You have a farm, you have a ranch in these states, and it's the rut, and you only have Saturday and Sunday to hunt, and the government says you can't hunt on Sunday. Did you know that? That's insane. That's like Nazi Germany. It's like, I don't know, it's like Jonestown. Where's Safari Club International? Why haven't they fixed this yet? I helped fix it in Michigan. There was like 11 counties you couldn't hunt on Sunday. I went, who thinks they're in charge of my Sunday? I want to meet this son of a bitch who thinks he has a decision-making process for me on Sunday. It's the hunting season. It doesn't mysteriously end at dark on Saturday. Well, hunting season is on standby for the day. Bullshit! And I fought like a son of a bitch. Have you ever noticed? I fight like a son of a bitch. I am a son of a bitch. So we got rid of it in Michigan. In fact, here's another one for you. There was a time in Michigan it was against the law for a hunter to get in a tree and shoot from a tree stand. Swear to God, catch your breath. I fixed that. Forever you had to have your bow in a case on a motorized vehicle. A bow case serves one purpose and one purpose only. Well, I'll give it 2. ease of transport, and to keep it clean. In all the other states, you can just throw your bow in the back of the ATV or hold it in your hand on your way to your tree stand. Not in Michigan. Some man thought he had authority over us to tell us we can't do that. You piece of shit. So I got rid of that with the great Tom Leonard. We got rid of that law, and these goofballs in the Michigan DNR are still enforcing it. It's not even the law. HunterNation.org. If you want to get the most fundamental freedoms back, it starts really in the private property, ranching, farming, hunting, fishing, trapping, outdoor conservation lifestyle. So please go to HunterNation.org. Even if you're not a hunter, you want to be a force to reckon with for getting our freedoms back, HunterNation.org. And while I'm talking about dots, I so believe in this wonderful charity that young Americans are helping young Americans. FullCircle.com. Please go to FullCircleProgram.com. I know I've said it a bunch of times. A bunch of people, by the way, thank you. A lot of people are helping out and volunteering. God bless you. Some young people find themselves feeling lost. And young people reach out to them and bring them back to a true North Compass setting. FullCircleProgram.com. See, there's a lot of .com, .orgs that are already galvanizing energies and resources to help save young people's lives and to get our freedoms back. HunterNation.org and the great charity FullCircleProgram.com. Please visit those. It's a system by which you can get your freedoms back. All right, since Rowan brought me my phone, I got another cameo. New request for Brian coming in hot. We joked that our dad Brian is in love with you. Ted, please make a joke. I do this cameo thing. How many I've done, like, I don't know, 300? And people reach out to me and have me congratulate their family or wish their dad's Father's Day. Or I've done 241 cameos. So if you want to get me to do a specialized fire-breathing, shit-kicker, uppity, extremist radical Ted Nugent cameo, you can go to that Cameo app. It's a lot of fun. I get 5-star ratings from everybody because I'm special, because I raise hell, because fire comes out of my ass and I'm willing to share it. All right. So I want to jump on. We identified a lot of cockroach conditions, and I spotlighted them. I hope you join us and stomp on the cockroaches. You got to call your elected employees and tell them you demand law and order. You want to stop the engineered recidivism. And the secretary of your governor will go, engineered what? What is this now? Engineered? Bunch of idiots. Bureaucrats are idiots. 98% of them are complete morons. They need to come to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, which, by the way, thank you. Thank you for joining the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. And I'm going to show you how we raise hell. Another great fisticuff, sucker punch to the solar plexus of the assholes out there. Go to mypillow.com and show the cancel culture that we have a middle finger on fire we'd like them to bend over and receive with love. Go to mypillow.com and type in the code SPIRIT. And you can tell all these corporations that are teaching children to hate you because of your color. Oh my God. If you want to punch back to the idiots out there, the politically correct cancel culture freaks, go to mypillow.com, type in the code SPIRIT, and buy some Mike Lindell world-class quality products. Father's Day coming up. By the way, Father's Day is every day if you're smart. Father's Day is every day is Grandfather's Day. There should be a Grandfather's Day. I think we need to do that. So I'm going to jump into the positives right now. There's so much positive. I'm recording a new album right here in the Man Cave Cuckoo's Nest Sonic Bombast Arsenal Barn. What is this now? The Man Cave Cuckoo's Nest Sonic Bombast Arsenal Barn. Michael Lutz, the Brownsville station Smoking in the Boys Room monster, and the Paddleton brothers, Tim and Andy, who have worked on all my last records with me, just great, great musical monsters. How do I do this? And of course, Jason Hartless. Jason, I love you, buddy. The new record, Greg Smith on bass. I'm the luckiest guitar player in the world. I got the greatest grinding Motown funk brother, soul brother, blood brother, crankmaster rhythm section that every guitar player dreams of. And I got them. Greg Smith and Jason Hartless. All right, the new record, Ted Nugent, Detroit Muscle. And the song titles are Detroit Muscle, Smokin'. Number 2, Come and Take It. Monstrosity song. Third song, Born in the Motor City. Cranker. I should play you the lick, shouldn't I? Maybe next time. Fourth song, Just Leave Me Alone. Killer licks. Monster high energy throb masters. Number 5, American Campfire. Everybody loves the American Campfire. Don't you hear it calling your name? Everybody loves the American Campfire. Go ahead, fan the flames. The 6th song, Driving Blind. You think I got the answer to give me peace of mind? You're flirting with disaster. Just don't get caught driving blind. It's so sexy. I can hardly stand it. It's too sexy for my Glock. The number 7 song, Alaska. What a great song. I should play you some of it. I'll play you some of these next time. What is it? 7:40 already. Wow. The 8th song, Leave the Lights On. Beautiful, beautiful song. Like the Wind Cries Mary meets Tooth, Fang, and Claw meets Fred Bear. The instrumental, number 9, Winter, Spring, Summer, Fall. What a lick. What a grinder. Speaking of grinders, the 10th song, Feedback, Grind, Fire. Killer lyrics, killer songs. Barack. Killer attitude, killer energy. Barack. Oh my goodness, that was a wonderful barbecue dinner. Oh, by the way, the dinner, I like to raise hell for mom and pop entrepreneurs. I talked to you about Bruce Cull's Dakota Archery and Sports in Yankton, South Dakota. Brian Shootback Sporting Goods in Jackson, Michigan. George Britton with Britton's Archery down in Tarpon Springs, Florida. These are all great, great mom and pop shops. I think Mike Lindell, great mom and pop business. Go to mypillow.com, type in Spirit, get a great discount. But I'm surrounded by people that get up really early and work their asses raw, create jobs, create world-class products. And right here in Jackson, Michigan, is a custom food place called Prime Cuts. And I know the people in Prime Cuts. They sent me a get well card, and they prayed for me to get better from the Chinese virus attack. And it worked, along with hydroxychloroquine, ivermectin, steroids, zinc, elderberry, vitamin B12, vitamin D, and vitamin C every day. Blew it out of me within a couple of days. And our government is against that proven cure. I think our government is against prayer too. But my friends at Prime Cuts, great meat, smoked salmon, this deli counter with the rice pudding and the beets and the ambrosia and all this great guamkis and roasted chicken and the best bacon in the world. So everybody at Prime Cuts, if you want some great, in fact, you don't even have to go grocery shopping. Just go to Prime Cuts and get a meal. I just had their chicken pot pie. Awesome. A big salute to American entrepreneur mom and pop businesses, families that work together, creating wonderful, wonderful job opportunities, great business, hiring people, and making great food at Prime Cuts in Jackson. The best beef, the best pork, the best salamis and sausages in the world. I get my glass bottled milk there. It's heaven on earth. But a big salute to all you hardworking American shit kickers, rock solid in the asset column, at Prime Cuts in Jackson. And you all know who they are. My buddy Mark Mueller in Kansas City got Max Motors. Anybody in the heartland there, stop at Max Motors. This guy gave away an SKS. They called it an AK-47, but it's not an AK-47. Every time they say it's an AK-47, they're lying. An AK-47 is a fully automatic machine gun, a Kalashnikov machine gun. Nobody has any of those, except some of the collectors out there. But he gave away SKS, 7.62 by 39 mm shoot-offs or runoffs. So a big salute to Max Motors in the heartland. I'm going to try to identify the mom and pop entrepreneurs that they are the engine of America, that are the rocket fuel for the horsepower American dream. Which, by the way, thanks everybody at Extreme Dodge in Jackson and Frank Beck Chevy over in Hillsdale, Troy Sandy and Troy Sandy Jr. What a bunch of great people. A big salute to all you people out there. My buddy Joe Arbick. Hiya, Joe. My sister Kathy. I love you, Kathy. All my friends out there. My son Toby and Linda and Doug and Shemaine and everybody. Chantel is here visiting with Sasha and the grandkids. And a love to Heather and Fleetwood and Danielle and Emma and Perry and Louisa and all the kids. I love you all. And Rocco's out there in California. I love my kids. I love my grandkids. I love my sister Kathy, my brother Jeff. I love good people. I have unlimited love. It's almost like a tsunami of love, a bombardment. It's almost like the Nagasaki of love. It's like a love mushroom cloud on a positive scale. So anyhow, thanks for joining the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. And again, a big salute to John Brankus and Courtney and Herbert, because we started out the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire with John and Courtney and Herbert. But I decided that since the Facebook censored punks were shutting down my campfire when we did it, for some reason, down to only a few hundred people, because truth, logic, and common sense is kryptonite to those people at big tech. What a shame. But anyhow, it's a beautiful Monday. It's almost 8 o'clock. Maybe we can still go fishing. Anyhow, thank you for joining me here. Be sure you go to tednugent.com. We have a Memorial Day, Father's Day, Independence Day sale for the Come and Take It autograph hats and the Come and Take It autograph flags. In fact, I got another box. I'm sending another 1,000. Come and take it. Come and Take It flags and Come and Take It hats. And speaking of Come and Take It hats and Come and Take It flags, at tednugent.com, the key word for the sale is NUGE21, N-U-G-E, all caps, NUGE21. Crazy, stupid discount. So thanks for supporting the Spirit Campfire. Oh, and a big salute to another great entrepreneur family, Dirty Boar. I just cleaned my rifle today, my Ruger 22. dirty-boar.com. dirty-boar.com. The best gun cleaning product in the world. There's so many great mom and pop businesses out there. A salute. You know who you are. I'll get around to as many as I can, I promise. But these are operations I really believe in. A big salute to their work ethic, their focus on quality products like Browning ammo and my Matthews bows, my gold tip arrows, the cold steel knives and broadheads, the new archery products, Kill Zone broadheads, Mossy Oak and Walker's game ears that protect my hearing. I'm going to get the whole list because these are things that I really believe in. These are companies that really enhance my outdoor adventure quality of life. And I'll share that with you because I've been testing this stuff all my life. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate how you appreciate truth, logic, and common sense. Yeah, somebody was asking, dirty-boar.com, best gun cleaner in the world. My name is Ted Nugent, full-time, not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock. It's a habit. It's an addiction. So I will see you here spontaneously now and then. Today is Monday, the 17th, the 14th. God, in 2 days, Jason's bringing his drums out here, and Tim and Andy and Michael are coming out to wire up the Man Cave Cuckoo's Nest Sonic Bombast Arsenal Zone. It's a studio. And then Greg will come in and we start recording this stone cold rockin' album. I love these songs. When I come back on Spirit Campfire in the next couple of days, I'll play you the foundational licks. All my licks are so good. I mean, the song licks, the song theme patterns are so cool. I think they're the best in the world. I really do. I mean, nobody else has a Stranglehold or a Wang Dang Sweet Poontang or The Music Made Me Do It or Love Grenade or Tooth, Fang, and Claw or Fred Bear. All right, I'll play Fred Bear next time I come on. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your attitude, your energy, your positive spirit, the goodwill, the decency. Celebrate the good while you stomp the living shit out of the bad and the ugly. That's our job. Remind everybody you know that the Democrat Party has a dream, and it's called Chicago, and it's a shithole. It's a slaughter, murder shithole. The Democrats want to turn America into Chicago. We must not let them. I love you all madly. Do you feel the love? By the way, when I identify cockroaches, that's not negative, that's positive. Because I'm positive you need to stomp them. Ted Nugent, Spirit Campfire. Never over, never